Hi, I'm Spencer.
And I'm Grace. Spencer's a Sesame Street puppeteer. And I'm not.
That's true, but Grace is a social worker and an artist, and together we founded Simple Mischief Studio, and we make puppets.
Yeah, we make tiny puppets, we make big puppets, and today we're gonna make a dog puppet.
Sit, roll over.
Simple Mischief Studio!
We have a lot of people who ask us how they can make their own puppets at home. So we thought we would offer up this pattern. This is for a dog. I grew up with a dog named Champ, and so this dog is the Champ dog pattern. Now, my dog did not look anything like this, but we thought this would be a good basic dog that you can edit and modify. Once you understand how the pattern works, you can make it your own. So we're gonna teach you how to make this basic puppet, how to customize it to be whatever kind of dog you'd like to make, and should be fun.
Should be fun.
Should we get started?
Oh yeah.
Roar! Let's do it.
For today's puppet, we are gonna be cutting, gluing, and sewing, so it's good to be doing this with an adult.
This is a great kind of activity that kids and adults or caregivers can do together. There'll be a little bit of something for everyone.
Absolutely. We have started by cutting out our pattern pieces. We'll have the pattern pieces available below. And
They'll start out like this. You can print them out. They'll be all labeled for you, and then cut them out.
absolutely. So let's start by tracing the dog body piece on your brown fleece.
So we are trying to use only materials that you can find in wherever you are. In a hobby store, in a craft store, something that is a little easier to get a hold of. Granted, if you're a pro or an expert, you can scale up any of these materials or techniques, but this is a way to get you started. So Grace has started pinning the pattern to our brown fleece. You'll see on the pattern piece, the material is labeled on there. So any pieces with brown fleece are the ones that you'll want to start with.
And Spencer, is there an importance in the stretch of this fleece and which direction?
You know, for this kind of thing, no. Let's just let it fly. As we get fancier, we can talk about grain and stretch and all that good stuff. But right now, this is easy.
We're going to trace the body pattern 2 times on your brown fleece. Do you want to do it?
I want to do it. One thing to think about before you trace your pattern onto your material, whatever it is does the material have a good side and a bad side, or does it have, I'm not speaking like morally or ethically, I'm speaking like we'll show you this fleece is kind of, I don't know, smoother on one side and fuzzier on the other. So we wanted the fuzzy side to show for our dog character. But maybe your dog is smooth. Some fabrics are printed, and so there's a printed side and a back side, so just something to be aware of. I'm tracing around all the sides of this. This is a very exclusive tool known as a ballpoint pin. It's going to be very hard to find these. You're going to have to scour the continent. But if you're lucky, you can find a ballpoint pen.
You can be like us. When you trace the other side, you're going to want to flip over your pattern so that the good side of the fabric stays on the outside.
And if you're using felt or fleece and you don't really care about the sides, then don't worry about it. Okay, we're almost done tracing our second side. There we are.
All right, now that you have traced your pattern, you can cut out along the line. If you're going to be hand sewing, cut on the line. And if you're going to be using a sewing machine, just give yourself a little extra seam allowance. Or if you're gluing.
Yeah, if you're gluing, give yourself a little extra seam allowance too. You can always cut it off later.
Yeah. Now we're going to sew the 2 darts on the nose and the, what is this, back of the head.
Yeah.
and that'll give it its shape.
Next, we're going to pin these together with the darts facing out. So if you have a good side of your fabric, put it on the inside, like that. And then we're going to sew around the outside edge first before we do the mouth.
That's right. Make sure you tie a knot at the bottom of your thread.
So Grace is now hand stitching around the outside of the puppet. She'll do the top line, the chin, down the front line. She'll make sure she leaves open the mouth and the base of the puppet. So once you've got your two pieces sewn together, you can trace and cut out your inner mouth on the black felt.
Saving material.
Conserve my materials. And then you can use the same pattern piece to mark your center lines. Just a little bit at the top and the bottom. So you've got them. Great, and then we can cut that out.
All right.
All right, so we've sewed together our two dog halves, and now we're gonna pin our inner mouth in place. Look for that line you marked on the top center, and you're gonna line that up with the middle seam, in the front of the dog's face. So the seam here and our line here, line those up. I like to put a pin on either side just to lock it in. Locked in. Now you're gonna flip to the bottom and do the same thing. Bottom mouth line marked there, and that middle line on the chin. Line those up and pin those in place. Now you can slowly work your way around. I'll do a pin here, pin there, pin there, pin there. You're kind of working your way to the middle until it'll be pinned all the way around.
All right, so we're gonna sew the inner mouth onto the mouth.
The inner mouth onto the outer mouth.
That's it.
And Grace is just doing a big whip stitch all the way around, nice and easy. Now you can trace out your mouth plate. We're using a thin cardboard or a tag board, cardstock, cereal box works great for this. And the pattern piece will remind you that you'll need two of these. One, two. And cut those out.
Great.
Okay, so here you'll see all this glue residue, and you'll say, wait a minute, what is that? What's wrong with your felt? Well, this is our second attempt, because the first time
We're not perfect.
I mean, we're close. This is the second attempt. The mouth plate is in 2 pieces, and we're gonna do glue on the mouth plate first, and then put the mouth plate onto the mouth, and see how that works. You can use hot glue, anything that you're comfortable with.
We like this, it's like a strong, clear, flexible fabric glue. Yeah.
We use it for a lot of stuff. It's pretty great.
Yeah. It's a little safer than hot glue, I personally think.
Yeah.
But use whatever you're comfortable with.
So we've glued 1 piece of the mouth plate, and we're going to put it down like that. And there's going to be a little gap. You want a little gap in the felt. So when you line up the edges, that's good. We want that. It's basically creating a little hinge.
Yes. Press it down really well. Give it just a few moments to dry, probably before you turn it right side out. Is it dry?
Okay, let's call it dry. Great. Now you're going to turn it right side out.
This is your favorite
This
part.
is one of my favorite parts because it's sometimes the first time we're in it, you feel like, oh, we're actually making a puppet. The puppet is coming to life.
You see it
We can see
here.
the thing. After all these steps. So many steps when you make something.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. You should have seen the first take. The first take was rough.
Didn't go well.
This one is much better.
Yeah.
Ba-ba! Ra-ra-ra-ra-ra!
Now it's time to decorate them.
We have stuffing, which we're going to put in to fill out this nose and the top of the head. We'll do that next. So I'm going to stuff the head. I'm going to do a little bit. This is more of an art, not a science. We'll start a little bit in the nose here to round it out. Yeah. I'm going to do a little bit in the chin. And you can kind of determine like what you think looks best to you. Here we're starting to get some shape there. Rah, rah, rah. I'm going to do a little bit more in my chin and some in the head. And every once in a while, you know, if you're getting a lot of good use out of this puppet, the stuffing may come out and you can add some more as needed. There we go. Yeah?
Oh,
Got
yeah.
some in the nose, some in the chin, and then some in our head there. Okay. Now, Grace has been cutting out our extra features. Look at this. We have 2 beautiful doggy ears. We have our pink tongue. We have our doggy nose. So I can start gluing these on, putting them in place.
And the fun thing is, yours, be creative. You don't have to use this nose or these teeth or this tongue. Like, make whatever kind of a dog you feel.
We'll show you some of all the different varieties and examples with even using this as your basic dog.
And then you can go from there.
And then almost imagine it like it's a Mr. Potato Head. And you can plug in all the
these are
different
just
features.
options, yeah.
Just options to get you started. We've got our dog puppet on this cute little stand. You can use a paper towel holder or something like that if you have one. And then we just wanted to show you some of the examples. We have our kind of champ design that we put together, but there's so many different things you could do. You know, you can do oval eyes, round eyes, like this. You could do cartoony eyes. Oh, something like that. Or maybe a cowboy hat. Yeah, there's your same floppy ears. Maybe your dog really is just a slobbering, really slobbery all day long, extra long tongue.
Oh yeah.
You can even add some more character if you want. You could put some eyelids on your dog's eyes.
Sleepy dog.
Sleepy dog, hello, I'm just so sleepy. Also, if you've got access to different materials, this is just brown craft fur, but it adds, what is it, a spaniel? What is this, like a Cocker Spaniel kind of
You know, I
look?
don't know dogs.
You're the expert in dogs.
I'm not the person.
So you know. To me, this is like screaming Cocker Spaniel. So cute. You can do fuzzy ears. You could even do
A little tuft.
a little fuzzy tuft. Look at that! Look at that! That is a good looking puppet, but of course we need a doggy nose. It could be a big nose, it could be a small nose, black, brown,
Pom pom.
cute little purple nose or a pom-pom. There's so many options. So hopefully this inspires you to make your own version of whatever dog puppet you'd like.
Yeah. We're gonna start gluing ours together.
Let's do it.
I like this cowboy.
I know, we may have, the cowboy hat may be a champ thing for sure. All right. Here's our nice doggy nose.
Very good doggy nose.
There. Here, do you want to do the ears?
Yeah. Just glue right at the top, or sew. You can sew too.
Yeah, you can sew all these things on.
It might stay together a little longer if you sew, but up to you.
Beautiful. Here's the other one. Oh yeah, I like these.
Yeah, me too. And you know what would be fun is if you made your dog out of patterned fabric.
Oh,
That would be a fun kind of a looking dog. Oh, that's cute.
floppy tongue and a cowboy hat.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
Look at that. So we've created, with the same pattern, a totally different dog. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam. Just by changing out a few different things. So you could pin, or if you stitched these features on, then you could unstitch them later and change them if you really wanted to, or you could make a whole family of dogs. That's right. When sometimes you want to adopt a dog and maybe it's not the right time, but at least you can still make
You
one.
can snuggle up with this one.
You can hang out.
Yeah.
Hang out. You can scratch. Arms. Arms, arms, arms.
Dogs need arms.
If you want, here's our example that we started the tutorial with. Our dog with little arms. Hello. It can wave, it can shake, and you can do all kinds of fun stuff.
You can dance.
With your arms. It could dance. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It can scratch. All kinds of things. So let's make some arms.
First step,
Step number one.
order some takeout food and get yourself some of these chopsticks.
You can also use bamboo skewers, straws, anything like that. But
Pencils.
we love takeout.
We do. Any excuse.
Yeah.
And then you'll trace your arm pattern 2 times on your brown fleece and your paw pad pattern 2 times. Ta-da!
Cute little arms and the paw pads. Now you can glue these on to your dog puppet anywhere. They could be cute little ones in front, on the side. And this is just a suggestion. If you want to do fuzzy arms or fat arms or tiny arms or whatever, this is just a place to start. So find the shoulder area. Put a little glue.
You can also sew them on.
You can also sew them on if you want them to be really sturdy. That's a great idea if you have the time and you just love hand sewing.
The best.
Just gonna go in the middle there. Just like that.
Very cute.
Press that down. And then flip it over and do the same thing. Bink. Just
Perfect.
like that. We've got 2 arms on there. And now Grace will show us how to add our arm rods.
Okay. So, you're gonna take your chopsticks or pencils or
Straws, bamboo skewers.
straws. And you're gonna also take your paw pads. And you're gonna glue them together. Make a little sandwich, little hand sandwich.
Oh, hold on. And Sandy.
Okay, so you put out your
It's probably just like
there.
a ½ inch from the edge there, just like that.
And basically you're going to take your little paw pads and put them on top and glue them all together. The arm rods are going to be coming from the bottom because you're going to be puppeteering it from below.
And if you have a skinny side, that's a good side to put at the top and behind the hand.
That's right. We're using a little glue here. They're not going to go all the way up through the arm. We're going to have them kind of hidden a little bit below the top. And you can just roll it around. Make sure that glue picks up all those good fleecy fibers. So it's nice and strong for you to puppeteer with. Do the same on this side. All right.
Fleecy fibers.
And then add a little glue to the paw pad all over, and you're gonna layer it right on top. All right, so you're gonna apply the glue to the full paw pad and then layer it right on top of your chopstick. Push down, making sure it's nice and in there. We'll do the same to the other side. And if you want to be cute about it, you could make little pink paw,
Little claws,
pads.
little gloves,
Yeah,
cute little
can
puppy
make-
paw pads.
make the hands whatever you feel
Whatever's right for your character.
your puppy needs.
Yay! So there you go. You've got your arm rods.
Woo!
And this is a very simple version of what we do on Sesame Street or with the Muppets. We open and close our hands like this to make the character talk. Hello there, I'm a cute doggy. Hello. And, and high five.
High five.
And now you can customize it, make it your own, do your own dog character.
That's right. Find your own cowboy hat.
Find your own cowboy hat.
Simple Mischief Studio.